and only live stream of the day. It was a very hectic day today. I lost one of my shoes. I'm very upset about it. Remember last night, if you were here last night, I was talking about the Adidas flip-flops. And you know, I even said to myself, I always wear the older pair when we go to the park. I always wear the older pair because, like, if something happens, if I lose them, like, I don't care. But I wore my good ones today, and then I guess because my feet are wet on the way home, they were like rubbing, and it's happened before. So it's like my bunion looks awful. I mean, my feet. Anyway, okay. So I guess the way they were rubbing, I had to stop, pull over, and put my sneakers back on. And I think that's where I lost one of the flip-flops. Anyhow, I didn't realize it until I get home. And then I was like, well, let me go take a ride and see if I can find the lost flip-flop. And I couldn't find it. But I called the nail salon to see if they could take me for an appointment. And they were able to take me like immediately. So then I went to the nail place. And then I swore, I'm like, this kid's going to be knocked out when I get home. She's going to pass out and take a great nap. Nope. She didn't take a nap at all today. She'll probably sleep really well now. So anyhow, I'm here now. I made it. And this woman at this place, she does awesome pedicures. But you know that I lost that big toe. I mean, the whole nail, like, I don't know, it was like a top layer of nail that came off. So there is something there. I mean, look at what she's got to work with my toes. I mean, the nails are like that big. But I love the color. Anyway, let me get started here. Kira, work and at home tomorrow. Work and at home tomorrow. I mean, she didn't want to take a nap. Well, I was going to fall asleep and get my toes done. Shit knocks me out. Work and home tomorrow. Okay. So, work looks good. Growth, change, transformation, feeling focused, feeling grounded, stable, maybe busy. Once you get home, you may be feeling like negativity has moved into the past. You may be feeling relief. You may also, temperance is like, you know, like just have patience. You know, like it may take you a minute to unwind tomorrow. And then something could come up spontaneous out of the blue that may be fun. It also looks like there may be a fire sign around tomorrow, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you may not be doing much after work, but maybe hanging out at your house or something. But I think you're going to have opportunities to not be hanging out alone. There's also an earth sign that may be around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And you're no longer holding yourself back. It should be a pleasant day. Nothing like out of the ordinary, crazy, exciting, but a pleasant day. And general. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Anxiety moves into the past, and all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, things change for the better for you quickly. You have a fire sign that comes in that may be of significance around work. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You could either have a new business or job opportunity, or you could be bringing in more money. Disappointment moves into the past. You might be feeling undecided. Maybe the indecision may come in around the career or the career opportunity. But regardless, your life is moving forward and you're stepping into your own strength, making decisions that serve you first, putting your wants and needs first, and that serves you well. Anonymous. Will I get to see Jade in Sagittarius again before I leave for my trip on Sunday? I'm not convinced you're going to see him before Sunday. At this point, I don't think so. UAF General and Spirit. The interview sucked. There's got to be something else coming in because it was showing yesterday. Didn't it show yesterday that it was supposed to have potential? Something with potential has to come in. Working holidays sucks. I did that for years. Sucks. Okay, generally speaking, you've got the Magician here. The ability to manifest new opportunities. No longer feeling stuck. A wish comes true. No longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in, but you're starting to make things happen. Stepping into your own ambition. Life moves forward. Someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You've got to have another opportunity that comes in relatively soon. And it has to be a good opportunity. Working till 10 sucks too. I mean, I used to work until 10 or 11 at night, and yeah, it sucks. It sucks. When you're doing it, yeah, like it depends on the circumstances. I mean, we used to have a lot of fun working together because all of us worked together for so many years. But yeah, it's late and it sucks. Okay, Spirit cards. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel, a significant life event, powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. Six of Air, things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. King of Fire, motivational, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. I feel like you get this card a lot. I don't know why. Kevin, does the bank foreclose on my ex's house? And as a result of this, she gets into a fight with her mom at Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, let's see. Will the bank be foreclosing on my ex's house? Well, I got a 70% chance, yes, the bank is going to foreclose on her house. Thing is that she may be able to prolong it for a while. Like if she works with the bank, she may be able to prolong it so that they don't foreclose on it immediately. Will the foreclosure of the house lead to the argument with her mother at Thanksgiving dinner? Yeah, that is something around finances in the house leads her to have many arguments with her mother. I don't know if she blames her mother or if her mother has money and doesn't want to give it to her, or I don't know what the issue is, but there have been, or there will be, numerous fights about money and finances that lead up to a bigger fight that happens on Thanksgiving or maybe like the holiday season. Sepia General. The solution to a problem may be right in front of you and you just haven't seen it yet. Before the end of the week or maybe the end of this month, you'll figure it out. It will reveal itself to you. You have a soulmate connection coming in that might be new energy, and you may be feeling undecided about this person when you first meet them. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may feel like there's a long road ahead of you, especially when it comes to love, but I don't know. You got a new journey coming in with the Fool. Something could come in like when you least expect it. Like, it could be an Aquarius. You've got the Sun coming in, which is happiness and the world at your feet. Perseverance pays off around a job or business opportunity. Maybe getting a new job or business opportunity. If you've been looking or wanting to change jobs, you have a new business partnership that could be coming in, and also a new job opportunity. Also, that could be like a side gig. You could be taking on a side gig or a side hustle that brings in extra cash. John, anything advice? Okay, let's see. You could also have a new business partnership that comes in that brings in nice money. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You may be working on a creative project that also brings in money. It also may be something that really speaks to your soul, and you could be feeling quite passionate about it. Your perseverance pays off. The world is at your feet. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be traveling in the near future. Walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you well. And romance could heat up. Wherever you are in your love life, things may be going well. They may be up over the next couple of weeks. Sepia, love. Perseverance around love pays off and passion comes in. Out of the clear blue sky, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Might be feeling undecided when you meet this person. You also may be feeling like love has treated you unfairly or life has treated you unfairly, maybe both. But that should change as we move through the fall. Fire sign comes in strong. You also have a Virgo around. Looks like the love cup is full. And you might have choices. You have a water sign that comes in as well, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Let's see what happens. I think you have new energy that comes in that brings with it happiness and you moving forward to greener pastures. You may be like not wanting to deal with anybody from your past or anybody that's been around you recently, and you may decide to move forward with somebody who is like brand new. UAF next week. Maybe feeling pretty good around finances, like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got choices coming in, possibly around business. Perseverance pays off. Feeling successful, feeling like good karma's coming back. Cause for celebration comes in. Love life looks good too. Got money coming in. 9 of Pentacles. You should at the very least have a couple of interviews between now and the end of next week. At the very least. But there's positive change happening. Sepia. My meeting with my supervisor tomorrow. I hate meetings. God, do I hate meetings. It shouldn't be bad. She may make you, she or he, I don't know who it is, may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and you could feel like finally things are moving forward, or finally she's seeing things from your perspective. I don't know if it's a woman. I don't know why I keep saying that. Finally something is going to get done. Finally they're hearing what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to be bad. Balance comes back. comes back to your relationship with this person, and maybe also back to your job, and you have a wish. So I don't think it's going to be bad. I think it'll be pretty productive. Sepia, me, and Jonathan. You may feel like he's treating you with a little bit more respect, and you could be feeling a little bit more like, hey, the hard work I've put into this is coming back to me. He's showing up a little bit more prepared, and communication could pick up, relationship could strengthen. Yeah, communication in the immediate future should pick up. When he stops holding himself back, things start to move forward. You feel less burdened by the situation. Kira, I'm not feeling Rod Shorn's energy lately. I feel a shift. What should I know about him as a love interest and his intentions? I mean, it looks like he's coming on, like he comes in prepared, and it does look like anxiety around the situation is moving into the past. Communication should pick up, and he should want to see you in the near future. So I don't know, like, why the shift happened or why you're feeling the shift. Maybe maybe he's just been busy, or he's just not real. He may not be thinking too much about things right now. Maybe that's why you kind of feel like he's different. But divine timing should be guiding, and you should be hearing from him and seeing him soon. It's like he's still around, and his intentions are still to move forward, or at least to explore the option. Love always, general. No longer feeling stuck. Feels like finally life is starting to move forward, and you're stepping into your own ambition. Could be working on a creative project that you get a lot out of. It also looks like you're moving forward to greener pastures. And Aries enters, walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Life starts to move forward through divine timing, and you have a new little venture on the horizon. Simran, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a decent day. It looks like you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Maybe feeling grounded and stable, especially around money and career or business. Looks like you got a little bit of easy good luck coming in. Seems like a pleasant day. Things change for the better quickly. Anxiety has moved into the past. And you can be feeling very grounded, stable, and appreciated at work or school, whatever it is that you're doing tomorrow. Elizabeth, how'll my birthday go next week? Oh, happy birthday. It should go well. Feeling grounded and stable. You may hear from people from the past, may reach out to you, especially like people you haven't heard from in a while. Things seem to move forward. You're prepared to have a good time. You may have plenty of gifts that come in. It should be a nice time or a nice week. Love always. What does JD want from me? They have no idea what they want. They're all over the place. First of all, it's like the cards indicate you need to have patience with this person. They think about things, but they don't always necessarily act, or they don't always follow through with what they say that they're going to follow through with, and that may leave you feeling like a disaster. They also sometimes lie. They're not always 100% truthful, and they don't. it's like they kind of string you along. They give you just enough to keep you, like, keep the door open, but they're not coming forward full. And even if they say they do, they don't seem like they fulfill it. Simran, spirit. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and your decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Three of Water. A celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. The Chariot. Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. Kira, the rest of my week and weekend. Got a new journey on the horizon, or something comes in out of the blue, spontaneous, that's fun. Feeling as if the world is at your feet. You got money coming in, and you've got communication coming in out of the blue from people that maybe you haven't been speaking all that much with, or if you've been feeling like communication's just been kind of stagnant, that's going to change. Things change for the better before the end of this week, and anxiety moves into the past. By the weekend, you may have opportunity to spend time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or maybe even both. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable by the weekend. Something should come in that's fun and exciting, or a little bit spontaneous that you're maybe not expecting with the Fool card. Kira, General. Okay, you've got choices coming in. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected at work. Overall, that should make you feel like, almost like a breath of fresh air. Like, finally, I'm not going to work and feeling anxious. I'm going to work and feeling like I'm respected. And then you got choices coming in. Capricorn enters. Another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Judgment, being guided by the divine. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Cause for celebration comes in. Perseverance pays off, especially around career. You could also be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That may be one thing, but then you also may be taking a little road trip. It could be two different things. Ashho, why Cindy failed her driving test? She was probably nervous, and that's why she failed. You're going to find out. If she hasn't told you yet, she's going to tell you, because the Fool is in reverse. She was unsuccessful. She feels like a disaster. I think she got very nervous. Her nerves got the better of her, which I totally get, because that happened to me a couple of times. Yeah. Her nerves got the better of her. She's going to tell you. You're going to find out the whole story. I thought I was hearing weird noises. Anyway. Elizabeth, General. Things should change for the better for you quickly, especially around money. The hard work that you put in should come back to you around your career or finances. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. And you could have a new love interest that enters that's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Looks like you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. Georgia, what kind of response will I get from Chris's attorney? What's that? Still in? Okay, I don't know what the situation is, but it looks like that lawyer is looking to manipulate something, or they're not giving in. I don't think they're giving in. I don't know what the situation is, but Emperor in reverse is somebody who's trying to manipulate something, or somebody who's trying to make something happen, and you may be feeling like, hey, I put in a lot of hard work, I didn't see a payoff yet. It may be something that you don't care for their response and you have to go back at them again. You know, like, I don't know, the response may make you feel burdened or manipulated. What happened, Dylan? Let me go see what he needs. What do you need? What do you need? Want water? You thirsty? Whoa. What do you got? All right, my sweet boy, here you go. Good. Yeah, bottom line, I don't think you're going to care for the response anyhow. Sepia might interview tomorrow. It should go well. They're going to think very highly of you. They're going to think that you're very smart. You're going to feel very well balanced. You may feel the connection when you come out of there. It's like you're feeling focused. Anxiety has lifted. Negativity has moved into the past. And you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. That would be fucking great. It should go well. UAF, what can you tell me about LR and who they are? Right. What can we know about LR? They come up as a little bit unstable. They also, a little bit unstable. Hermit's in reverse. I would be careful with this person. Hermit in reverse isn't, it's not that it has to be bad, but it's like they're well aware of the stunts that they pull or the bullshit that they pull. They just don't want to hear it because they know it. You know, it's like when somebody knows that they're doing something wrong and they just don't want to, they don't want to have a conversation with about it because they know that they're wrong. I would say they may sometimes do shady things. You've got communication coming in with this person quickly, or this person comes in fast. I don't know what their relationship is to you right now. They're spontaneous, and they could be a little deceitful. I don't know. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but you may not really care for them. If you get to know them better, you might not really like them. Not because I don't think that they would do anything to you, but you just may see things that you feel are a little shady with this character. Yeah, like they're like a mini disaster. But I don't think that they do anything to you. I don't think you have anything to worry about. But you just might feel like, well, if this is how they treat so-and-so, well, how would they treat me? I'm not crazy for them. They're okay. They're smart. They're also kind of ambitious. But something about them just doesn't sit real right with me. Yeah, they could be a little shady. Spirit messages for the next 2 days. Moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, fears that release the fears that hold you back. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. Two of Fire, you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Kevin, I'm getting bad vibes from another reader, and he's telling me my ex is not going to come back. Is that true? I don't think that's true. I think she does come back. I think she does come back at some point. Adriana, how is David feeling about me after today? Good. He's got a lot of respect for you. You may also feel like communication picks up, but you may feel like your relationship with him is functioning a little bit better now. He's coming in as a little bit more ambitious. He thinks that you're passionate, kind, caring, sincere energy today. Today was good. When is Sergio gonna do some moves regarding me? I would say maybe within the next couple of weeks. I got 2 10s here. I want to say the month of October, but I don't feel like it's going to take that long. But 2 10s came out, and we already passed August 10th. 10 weeks? I don't think it's going to be 10 weeks. I don't know, there's a 10 around it. Maybe it is October, but it's coming. It's like, it's going to happen soon. And what would Sergio's, what would be his types of moves? I don't think that he would try anything physical immediately. I think he would talk to you first. I think you guys would have a discussion about what was going on first, or you would be hanging out and it would be something that kind of happens naturally. It's not like, he's not going to go overboard and like over the top, because I think he's a little bit nervous and I don't think he's that confident. I don't know. He's going to have a level of being comfortable before he makes a move, and then he may say something first rather than, you know, do anything like over the top of a gesture, because he may feel like, let me just make sure it's okay that I do this. Kira, love and finances for the next 2 weeks. Finances look good. Growth, change, and transformation comes in, and it looks like things are moving forward financially. Feeling focused or paying close attention to your finances, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Somebody makes you an offer around money that would be hard to turn down, and you're feeling grounded and stable. When it comes to love, you may be feeling a little bit like you're waiting for your ship to come in, and you may be aggravated, or you may feel like you're like waiting around for things that just aren't like taking shape yet. You do have a fire sign. That fire sign is still around, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. but you might feel like he's not putting in enough effort. But I mean, communication's coming in and things should start to move forward. You just may be frustrated and you may feel like not much is changing or not much is happening fast enough for me. He's around though. And there also may be an earth sign around, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It just may be like not moving forward fast and a little like feeling frustrated. Kira did one for Adriana. Adriana wants general. Okay, what's going on? You could be taking a little road trip or a mini vacation coming up. No longer feeling stuck, but feeling like finally life is starting to move forward. There's a little bit of travel coming in over the next couple of months, or at least the potential. You may be working on a creative project that serves you well, or that you really enjoy, and you may also be feeling a little bit more financially stable. Love cup is full. Your love life should be moving forward over the next couple of months. Money is coming in, and things all of a sudden can start to move forward fast, like out of the clear blue sky. You might not see it happening, and then all of a sudden you have all these things going on. Career moves forward. Relationships move forward. Travel comes up. The world is at your feet. UAF, will quitting on the spot mess up BG check? Too bad. See, will it mess up BG check? I don't think it will. No, I don't think it will. Kira, what was Rajshun's impression and feeling of me in the video I sent him earlier? Thinks that you're happy, intelligent, interesting, like there's a new beginning on the horizon. His impression was of someone who was like kind, caring, sincere, stable, strong. I think you made a good impression. Oh, you don't like that person either, the LR person? Fuck them. I don't know, they're a little shady. Simran, I've been having a headache for the last 2 to 3 days. Advice on what can get rid of it? Water. If drinking water doesn't help, like at first I would drink a lot of water. And then after that, I would add caffeine. Have a cup of coffee. But make sure that you're not dehydrated because caffeine can make it worse. But usually my way. First start with water, especially if it's been abnormally hot. It's been abnormally hot here, at least today. I can't remember. Yesterday I don't think it was this hot, but today it's really hot here. And dehydration will definitely give you a headache. And then after that, I would take coffee. A nice big cup of coffee. And if you could do the coffee straight up black, I would think that that would be best. Especially if you don't normally drink a lot of water and it's been abnormally hot. Get the water in first and then have the coffee. It should take the headache away. What else could you do? Excuse me, that should do it. The water and the caffeine should do it. Kira, did Clarice quit or get fired from Dr. Spearman's office? She mentioned stepping back from the office, but when I asked what she meant, she never clarified what happened. Okay, let's see. Did she quit? I don't think she quit. Did she get fired? Maybe they laid her off. I don't think she got fired. Maybe they laid her off. You know, I don't think that she ever really either she wasn't a good fit there or she didn't pick up on the job great. I don't think they want to fire her. I don't think that, like, I think as a person they like her, but I think that they may not be working out. Maybe they kind of laid her off and said, we'll call you back when we need you. And that day may not come. UAF, why did SC never call back? I don't know what they're doing. They're stuck. They stopped looking. They're waiting for their ship to come in. Everything is upside down. They feel like they put in a whole lot of hard work, didn't see much of a payoff. I don't know if they decided to do away with that position, or they're waiting on else. Oh, I don't know if that's. This one here looks like it's buffering. That one looks like it's alright. I don't know what's happening. I think that they're either very disorganized or they're just, at this point it's a damn good thing that you didn't hear back from them, because we're working for them and they're so disorganized and they have no order. I don't think they filled that position. It's like they just stopped. Everything just came to a halt. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it had to do with somebody being out on vacation. I don't know if it had something to do with the powers above them. I don't know that they filled that position, but I don't think that you're missing anything, because they seem very unorganized and very unprofessional. You know, then you have the opposite side where you have to have 32 interviews, which is like beyond ridiculous. Somewhere in between would be nice. I don't know. I don't care for that place. Not after all this time. Love always. What does RJ want with me? All right, I don't know what your relationship is like with this person, but they look like they're a little bit upside down in their own life. You may feel like they've walked away or they've pulled away, or that may be coming. But then you may feel like they come back and all of a sudden, like, they're back. And it's like now things are moving forward. It's like one step in, two steps back. I would be cautious with this person only because they also look, unless they're a Capricorn, they look like they may have a little bit of deceit around them. And they also, like, communication's going to pick up. They're going to start, you may start hearing from them or seeing them more. Like, they may back up, then you start seeing them, then they back up, then you start seeing them. But you may ultimately feel like they don't put in enough effort. And I don't see, like, a love connection here. If it's a love or romantic thing, I don't see a commitment. You could hang out, you could talk, you could, you know, that, but I don't see, like, a love commitment. This is another person you may find to be a little bit frustrating. UAF, can I expect communication from jobs in the next 2 days? Yes. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm a really bad judge of character, because I feel like I always want to like people, but when a lot of times I don't, right? And I'm like, well, you know, maybe I'm just being too judgmental, you know, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I always try to, like, give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know what? Why? Like, if you've already seen what you don't like about someone, why do you have to try to find something that you like? If whatever it is just doesn't sit right with you, then fuck them. um, she's crying. Let me put the trolls on. What does this kid not want to sleep for today? Let me get the trolls on. That should do it. Amber, a reconciliation in love for the rest of August. Is there a reconciliation coming in before the end of August? Well, you've got a 70% chance of yes, but there's another argument that comes in. So there may be much more drama to come between now and the end of August. Not just a reconciliation, but more arguing. Simon, Taurus's current thoughts and feelings about me, good and bad. Taurus thinks that you're a nice person, but that you may either be a little bit selfish or a little bit self-centered. They think that you're intelligent, you don't hold yourself back, you're well-balanced, you're passionate, you could be a little bit dramatic, you may even be a little bit controlling. They think that you're successful, kind-hearted, and intuitive. Tiffany, love reading. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got plenty of energy coming in. You have an Aquarius, you have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. These people come in quick out of the clear blue sky. Moving on to greener pastures, I don't think you're moving backwards, I think you're moving forward. There may be either a creative person or a creative project that you're working on with someone that could be linked to a love connection. If you're not with anyone right now, a new journey is on the horizon here, and success is coming in around your love life. Feeling grounded and stable around love, listening to your intuition, committed relationships on the horizon. If you're not in one, if you are, things look good, but you're moving forward. So the relationship would be moving forward. Kira, spirit messages. The moon, Archangel Haniel, important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes, release the fears that hold you back. Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Nine of Air, expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. Watch out for the self-fulfilling prophecies. UAF, are they thinking of firing me? I don't think so. Not now, anyway. Car salesman type. Car sales. I'm not even kidding you. When I bought my first Beetle, first of all, I was going to the dealership with my brother. Two of my friends from work met me there, and they were sitting in the they were in the showroom sitting in the car before I got there. When I opened the door, there they were sitting with the top down. Anyhow, um, when I bought the first one, you know, I went with my friends. I went back. Like, it was a kind of like I was there a couple of times. When I went back to buy the second one, I'm not even kidding you. I don't think that the door shut behind me. The idiot had me signing the papers so fast. He was like, yeah, what color you want? And he said the same thing that he said to me last time. Oh, my daughter drives one, but with a hard top. And I said, oh, you told me that she had one last time. And he's like, no, this is her first one. He's full of shit. He probably tells everyone that. She probably drives a Jeep. Same thing. And then same thing when he saw my license. He was like, oh, you have the same birthday as my wife. Yeah, you probably say that to everyone. Ladybug, is SG a player type? Intentions. A little bit, yeah. A little bit. Their intentions are like they want to, they'll explore the connection, but they don't look like they're looking for a committed relationship, or you may always feel like they've got one foot in and one foot out. Yeah, I would be cautious with this person. Luna. You got a Sagittarius coming in. You also have a Capricorn coming in. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. This person should come in out of the clear blue sky. Could be two different people, or it could be like a Capricorn Sagittarius cusp, you know, like a December 23rd kind of person. It looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. When it comes to love, the next relationship you enter should have long-term potential, and it should be well-functioning. It should be a pretty healthy relationship. Anxiety moves into the past, negativity moves into the past, and your wish comes true. Adriana, when could I see Sergio again? Soon, like maybe sometime within the next week or so. Kira, Rod Sean's opinion of me, good and bad. Well, I don't think he really has much bad to say about you at this point. I don't know that you've spent enough time together. Do you know what I mean? He seems to think that you're happy, kind-hearted, sincere, hardworking, you have a lot to offer, you're attractive, and you're creative. As far as negativity, I don't think he's found anything yet that he doesn't like, which doesn't mean that he never will, because everybody has something we don't like about them, but I don't know if he's figured it out yet. Because nothing negative showed. He'll come up with something, you know, like that's just how it is. I mean, everybody has something. He just doesn't know what it is yet. Aqua, when will the new guy R message me again? Soon. It could be as soon as tomorrow or the day after. Georgia, energy and the end result of my petition to discharge. You should get what you want. It may not be easy, but you should, in the end, get what you want. You have a wish. You've got the world at your feet. You've got the strength, and yeah, you should get what you want in the end of the day. I don't know what the situation is. Lydia, is Libra thinking of me, or are we done? You're not done. He's definitely thinking of you, and you may hear from him soon. Lydia, Mac the Cancer thinking of me. Are we done? You're definitely not done with him either. No, see, there's happiness that comes in around the Cancer and a new beginning. You're not done. Neither with neither of these two guys. Hierophant. Sagittarius female's intentions and feelings. Sagittarius is pretty into you. Thinks that you guys have a great connection. Here's a Sagittarius. Is looking for a new beginning. Communication should be picking up. She thinks that you're smart, intelligent, successful. Has a lot of respect for you. She's looking at you as like somebody that has great potential, and she should be coming forward, especially with like communication. Sorry. Aaron's current feelings towards me and his next actions, he went cold. He'll be back. See, the love cup here is full. It could be a long and winding road, but divine timing is guiding this. Slow and steady wins the race. He comes back showing you a little bit more respect and giving you a little bit more substance. He's not holding himself back, and he's a little bit more prepared when he comes in. He thinks that you have a lot of potential. He thinks the two of you have a nice connection. Passion's coming in. The relationship moves forward. As long as you allow it. You know, you may get to the point at some point where you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. But right now, he's coming back. Denise, I'm a new sub. Welcome. I wanted to know if there will be a financial improvement for me soon. Yeah. First of all, you have new ways or new opportunities to bring money in, new streams of income that come in. And let me see if I can get timing. Finances should be improving sometime this fall. Spades would be the fall. Could be as soon as the next 7 weeks. New opportunities to make money and finances improve. Adriana, how is Sergio really feeling about me in the present? Thinks that there's cause for celebration that comes in. He may make you an offer at some point that would be hard to turn down. He thinks that you're fair, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere. Thinks that you're pleasant to be around, patient, serene, well-prepared, intelligent, independent. Thinks highly of you. And he also may think that, in a way, he may feel like you're kind of out of his league or something. I don't know. He's a little nervous. Julie, I know you said that Charles would be happy when he sees me tomorrow, but when he leaves, what would he be thinking and feeling? Well, I think he would be happy because he feels like ambitious. It looks like romance has picked up. Things have moved forward. And I think that he's feeling happy, content, satisfied, and glad to have, you know, had the night or the day or whatever it is, the time with you. Aqua, will I enroll in school for healthcare or finances? Okay, healthcare. Finances. I think it's going to be for healthcare. Kira, what's coming towards me soon? you may have another business opportunity around your current job, a new beginning, and you have a wish that comes true. The world is at your feet. A Leo shows up. You're moving on to greener pastures. Could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Looks like you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You could breathe a sigh of relief. You may feel like life is starting to move forward and that you're better appreciated, better compensated, especially at work. Being guided by the divine could bring in a new love opportunity. No longer holding yourself back. Balance comes in, and so does a Leo. Or, yeah, you have a Leo, but then you have another fire sign too. What happened here with this stupid thing? With these stupid chargers. Luna, JC's thoughts on me, what happened? All right, I don't know what this situation was of what happened, but this person seems to think that you're intelligent, stable, independent, and that you can handle it. I don't know what that means. Seems to think that you've grown, changed, transformed, come into your own, and you can handle it. You're guided by your intuition. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but seems to have a lot of faith in you. Kira, has Louis McNeely been thinking about me? How is he feeling? I would say that he does think about you, but right now I think that he may be distracted with other things. Like he's got a work thing happening around. There may be a travel thing around him that may be causing issues, and he's also feeling a little bit weak. I don't know if that's physically or emotionally, or if he's just exhausted, and he's feeling like, oh my God, why? Why does it buffer? Why does it buffer? It drives me nuts. And then this fucking thing doesn't want to charge. Like, these companies really should go to fucking hell for the phone chargers and the amount of money that we pay for all this shit, and it hardly ever works. My gut tells me 2 years at the most I should prepare. We're best friends and she relies on me, so it'll be hard, but am I right? I don't know, I feel like you can't predict that kind of stuff. I'm going to ask it as a yes or no question, but I can't swear to this. I only get one ace. It might not be 2 years. No, it may be longer than that. I feel like you can't predict that kind of stuff. You know, like even doctors, I feel like can't predict it. But my mom, when my mom was actually diagnosed with cancer on, it's August 12th, tomorrow. And they said, oh, it's terminal. We give her a year. August 12th. August 12th. She was dead October 14th. You give her a year. So it's like, I feel like you can't predict those things. And then there are other people that like we give you a year and then it's like 25 years later and they're fine. So I feel like that kind of stuff is very hard to predict. Jay, how's the Taurus feel when she saw me at work this evening? She felt good. She was happy to see you. She felt passionate. She's got a lot of respect for you. She thinks that you're attractive. She thinks that you're interesting. And it comes up today is showing a lot of respect for you. She also may feel like it was divine timing that she got a chance to see you, or feels like there's divine timing happening around this situation. Kira, was it the one about Lewis? I said that he does think about you, but he has other distractions around him right now, so he's not focused on you. I think that he may have something going on with work, and he also has something going on with travel. He seems to be feeling very weak or very tired right now, but you'll probably hear from him before the end of August. Jem, will me and Alex reconcile? You could, but it may take a while. Or it may be a little bit, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to take work. Tibet Journal for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a pretty decent day. You're not holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition. The energy around you is kind, caring, sincere, stable, moving forward, feeling like the hard work that you put in is finally coming back to you, especially around work or business, and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Maybe a fire sign around tomorrow that could be of significance. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Intuition is definitely heightened tomorrow. Empress. I just got suspended from my job, basically for defending myself. What will come as a result for me from this? Well, you have a wish around the situation. I would talk to human resources about it. Whoever, like, there's got to be somebody that you can go to that's impartial that could, mediate. You have a wish around the situation, so I actually think that it's all going to work itself out. I don't know how long you were suspended for, but it looks like if your focus is to go back there or to go back to work, I think it's going to happen. I would talk to human resources. I don't know, like, there's got to be some kind of protocol. Like, they can't just, like if just because you have a difference of opinion, or because even if you were to make a mistake, right? You make a mistake and they reprimand you and you defend yourself, they can't just send you home. You know what I mean? Like, suspension, there's got to be a procedure that they have to follow. They can't just send you home. So I would go to human resources. If it's like a union thing, I would go to the union rep, but it depends what it is, because you might have rights that you don't realize that you have. You know what I mean? Like, for example, this is so stupid, but years ago when we worked at A&P, like back in the day, now they can't do this. They wouldn't even try it. But one of the guys that we worked with, who was a good friend of ours, decided to dye his hair green. And it wasn't even like green, like one of my wigs green. It was kind of like, it was like a very faint green. Anyway, when he showed up at work, the manager sent him home. And I was like, you can't send somebody home for that. Like, you can't. Like, that's not legal. You can't do that. So we told him to call the union and tell the union what happened. So he called the union. He was paid for the day, and they had to take him back, because you can't tell somebody what color their hair has got to be. Like, you could, I guess you could probably not hire them, and, if you don't like the way that they look and you don't want them to represent your company. But You can't, I don't think they, yeah, I don't think that these days that flies. I mean, back then it didn't. They paid him for the day and they made him go back to work the next day for his next shift. So I would find out what the procedure is, because I don't think that this was done legitimate. Did I skip Empress? I did Gem, I did T. Yvette. Um, Julie, it was buffering. What did C do today and is doing tonight? You may have had an argument with somebody today. They may have had an argument or a disagreement, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Um, it also looks like he may have had work today. I don't think he did any, because then it's like he didn't do much. I think he may have had work, had an argument with somebody, possibly an air sign, and then was probably just home after that. Empress. Was Melina planning and hoping my brother would give her money in her hand so that she could use it as her personal reasons instead of going with her pay off the phone? Wait a second. Was Melina planning and hoping that my brother would give her money in her hand so that she could use it for her personal reasons instead of going with her to pay off the phone? Okay, let's see. I'm about to throw this out the fucking window. Yeah, she wanted him to give her the money. Yeah, absolutely. Georgia, energy on Dad's heart diagnosis accuracy. Energy on Dad's heart diagnosis accuracy. I would get a second opinion. I would get a second opinion only because, well, I would get a second opinion regardless. But with the devil here, there may be something that was deceptive around the situation. I would have a second opinion, for sure. Or maybe even a third opinion if you need. I don't know if something was missed or something was not seen or something got looked over, but with the devil, I would definitely get another opinion. Yeah, I would just get a second opinion just in case. I feel like they may have missed something. And it may not be, like, it may not be a big deal what they've missed. Like, it might not be a huge deal, but it may be something that could, like, prevent something worse. You know, like, yo, you could do this instead of having to do that. I would get another opinion just to be sure, if that's possible. Empress, did she feel like her plan failed when my brother told her to meet her at the phone store and just decided to be nice, and she was hoping that he would just give it to her till the end? Okay, let's see. Yeah, she did feel like it failed, and she felt negative about it. Ladybug, SG is trying to send a subliminal message with his movie pick. Is he trying to send a subliminal message with his movie pick? Yes. Yeah. Ladybug, SG is trying to send subliminal messages. Oh, I just did that one. Adriana. I don't see it yet. Let me do Ladybug. I saw the name we didn't. Oh, okay. Um, what does SG feel about my energy going through a complicated time? And I feel so off. Okay. He doesn't think anything of it. He feels like you're fine. He feels like, even if you've been feeling off, he's not picking up on that. He thinks that you're normal, you're stable, everything is okay. He's coming in, he's picking you up as someone who's kind, caring, sincere, nurturing. So even if you feel like a wreck on the inside, he's not picking that up. So I wouldn't worry about it. Prashant, do you see altcoins higher or lower or the same by the end of the year? Okay, higher. Lower. I think they're going to be higher. Empress. I don't see it yet. Julie. The dentist said the black crust is a tiny piece of a baby tooth. They will remove it. Will the insurance company approve braces? Wow. That's funny. Yeah, so it was not a big deal, right? Will they approve braces? I think they will. Let's see. Yes, I think that she'll get them. Yep. Adriana, what will Sergio feel when I answer him after he tells me about his feelings? He's going to feel successful and relieved. Glad that he listened to his intuition, and he feels like the two of you have a nice connection. Bree, would I be a successful actor? Depends what you mean by successful. If you give it a shot. You know, like I say, like it depends what you mean success. Like what success is to you. Do I think that you're going to be the next Marilyn Monroe? Probably not. You know, like that's a whole other. That those people, right? The Beyoncés of the world, the J Lo's, those people, they're of a different, and has nothing to do with talent. I mean, some of it does, but successful is when I was in acting. My agent used to say, "You always say that you want to be a working actress, whether that means working in the club down the street, whether you like being a vocalist. Somebody's got to sing the jingle to Clifford the Big Red Dog. That's a vocalist. Do you know what I mean? So when you figure out what success is to you, how you're going to achieve it, it becomes much easier. A lot of times people have this idea like, oh, I'm going to be a famous rock star. Chances are probably not. However, that doesn't mean that you can't have a gig every Sunday night and be successful in your own right. You know what I'm saying? It depends what your idea of success is. And how, because it's not very hard to get like jobs as actors, but it's the next Jennifer Aniston, probably like that's a different situation. So it really does depend what your idea of success is. Empress, was Melina intending to use the money strictly for her personal use and had no intention of paying off the phone? Was she just expecting him to give it to her because she thought it would be easier? All right, I don't know what this situation is. Like, I don't know why he's paying for her phone or whatever the situation is. But she comes up with, as somebody who's looking for an opportunity. So I don't think that what she was doing with that money would be totally legit. Let's put it that way. If she could scam, finagle, maneuver something, that's what she was going to do with the money. Julie, curious to know about the arguments he had. Was it work related or with someone at home? Okay, was it work related? Could have been work related, yeah. Shay, how does Roland currently feel about the separation between us? Will he reach out soon? He may feel like you guys need space. I don't see him reaching out soon. No, you'll have to reach out to him if you want to speak to him. He feels like you guys need space and he needs space. He also feels like he's taking time for himself, and it's like he feels like it's well deserved. I need time to myself. I need space, and I wouldn't expect to hear from him. Seven of Wands in reverse would be somebody who's not putting in a whole lot of effort. They're sort of focusing on themselves right now. So you may have to reach out to them if you want to speak to him. I would say don't wait on him. Empress, does Cassidy feel like she missed out on an opportunity to have a great with my brother in hopes that they'd reconcile? She can do it right this time. I don't think so. No, I think that she's feeling like sour grapes, and I don't think that she thinks that she did anything wrong. She has no idea what she's done wrong, and I don't think that she thinks that they're going to reconcile. And no, she's not taking responsibility for her actions. Lala, will me and E ever have more kids together? I'm not convinced. No, I don't think so. I mean, you can have more children. I'm not convinced that you're gonna have more kids with him. Not at this point, anyway. Big Mama, what's coming up for me tomorrow with Dee? Tomorrow you should feel like things have changed for the better quickly. Any anxiety you've had around the situation should move it to the past, and you should feel like finally things are starting to move forward. It should be a pretty decent day. It's like it renews your hope that things are changing or that things are growing between the two of you. Ladybug. I don't see it yet. Empress. I don't see it yet. Lala. Will my to now ever get better? And I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to ask it as a yes or no question. I think it does improve. Yeah, I think it gets better. Mickey, What would my parents do if I took one of their cars hours away and stayed there long term? Would they try to get it back or let me keep it? You're stealing the car. All right, let's see. Will they let me keep it? I don't think they're going to let you keep it. You might do better if you ask them first or tell them what your plan is before you disappear with the car. I don't know. I don't think that they're going to let you keep it if you just leave with it. No, I think they're going to be pissed. Empress, will my brother's song Nice Guy be the song that will take his career to the next level? Yeah, it could be. Hey, Kay Shay, should I move to New Orleans? I always wanted to go there. Yeah, you would do well there. Yeah. Yep. Question, what month do you see crypto starting to decline? I'm going to say September. Pretty soon. Ladybug. The movie is Roadrunner with Anthony Bourdain. What message does he want to get across? Does he feel like moving fast? Or in and out energy? Okay, does he mean that the movie... Does the movie indicate that he wants to move forward fast? I think so. Yeah, I think he does want to move forward fast. Thank you, Prussian. That was really funny. Thanks. Asho, will George choose me or the other person? Once again, whenever you put yourself in a situation where you need to be chosen, you don't get chosen. When you lower your vibration and question your self-worth, you do not get picked. So if there's somebody else around him and you're comparing yourself with her, she becomes more important than you. I would change the way that I would change the way that you're feeling about the situation, because if you focus on somebody else and you become one of those, I need to be picked, I need to be chosen, please choose me, your vibration lowers too much. You're second guessing yourself. It isn't going to work. Yeah, I would stop thinking like that, because when I don't care what it is, if you're going for a job interview, if you're looking to buy a car, if you're looking to, it doesn't matter what it is. If you're looking to be chosen, and I need someone to pick me, see, I'm better, choose me, I'm better, please, please me. It never works. It never works. You have to be the one that chooses the people in your life, not that you allow other people to choose you or throw you aside. Lala, what the future looks like for me in E. might be a rough road. I don't know where you guys are right now, but you could be feeling very betrayed by him. There could be a third party involved at some point, or there may have been, or this person could still be around. There may be some negativity that you guys have to deal with. I'm not sure where you guys are in the relationship, but this looks like a situation that needs a lot of work. You've got sharp energy around this situation, and you might be feeling like nothing has changed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you guys are right now, but it looks very messy. And it's going to continue to be messy if, yeah, there's issues here, for sure. Julie, will I get my back tooth extracted next Tuesday? Oh. You know what? I just saw a video that, I don't remember who. Oh, you know who it was? It was plastic surgeon, Dr. Yund, Y-U, I think it's Y-O-U-N. It's a plastic surgeon, and one of the questions had something to do with, I don't remember what it had to do with, but what he was talking about was bromelain in pineapple tends to help reduce swelling when having oral surgery. So I just actually started taking Corsequin, or who the hell knows how you say it, with bromelain because of my ankle being swollen. But if you think about it, just eat a lot of pineapple up until the time that you have the tooth extracted, because the bromelain in the pineapple should help to reduce the swelling. All right, will I be getting my tooth extracted? When is it? Next Tuesday. I think you're gonna have it done. Eat pineapple. Back up to the top. Vicky, for my friend Alex, why is my friend acting different? Well, they have a couple of things happening. They may be very busy with working on something. This could be work, like going to work. It could be working on something in the house. It could be working on something for someone. Whatever it is, they're busy. They also recently may have had an old wound resurface, and they may be dealing with that. It also looks like they may be feeling like they don't have a lot of choices, and they could be feeling a little bit stuck. They're also dealing with a little bit of anxiety. Basically, they have a lot of bullshit going on, and that's why they're acting a little bit different. It looks like relatively soon it all blows over. Like maybe before the middle of August, it kind of, with energy shifts, and this person kind of goes back to normal. Malapali, what will happen between M and E in the next 3 weeks? Well, something gets revealed around the relationship that's going to need to be dealt with before their relationship can move forward. I don't know what their relationship is, but one person may be feeling very stuck, or they may feel like they're waiting on the other person. It might be M that feels like they're waiting, and that person could be feeling like a little bit weak, a little bit stuck, a little bit argumentative, like nothing is really happening. The other person may just not be prepared to either do the right thing or address the issues that need to be addressed. I'm going to say that they're, I don't know, something's going to get revealed. Fool in reverse, something gets revealed that needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward, and it should happen in the 3 weeks. Akasha Rawat, will S be in love with me when I join college? I don't see him being in love with you. I don't know. I don't think so. Nav, what does Ammon want from me after so long? Well, he's got the Emperor in reverse, so he's coming in kind of controlling. See Sagittarius? We got a Sagittarius here. He's coming in kind of controlling, a little bit manipulative, so I would be cautious with him. It looks like he wants to know what you're up to. Whatever's been going on in his life may not be going that great, and he's looking to open the door, see what's up. But Emperor in reverse, he's manipulating. I wouldn't trust him 100%. I don't know that his intentions are great. Anonymous, when will me and Diamond receive our sign-on bonus in 90 days? Will you receive it in 90 days? You should have it within the next 90 days, yeah. Hesha, what did Nathan feel about me when we saw each other today? He felt good. He felt stable. He felt like things were moving forward. Felt like it was pleasant. Felt kind, caring, sincere energy around this situation. And has hope for the future. Anthony, what's going on with Cancer now? What's going on with Cancer now? Cancer is feeling very stuck and like not much is working out for her. She also may be feeling like life has treated her unfairly. You know, like, I think more towards the end of this year, things are going to start to improve for her. But I think she's kind of going through a period of time where it seems like no matter what she does, nothing really seems to change for the better for her. And she feels a little bit stuck and like frustrated. There's a lot of frustration around her right now. Jay, when could I see Brianna again? I would say within the next week or so, relatively soon. Let me go to the bottom. Did that one, I did that one. Sanch, rest of the day. Negativity moves into the past. Someone makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things move forward. You could have a Gemini and an Aries around too. Should be a pretty productive day. Anthony, if she's not on Facebook, if she was on Facebook, like posting everything, and she was like, you know, a Disney princess where everything was falling into place and she was the luckiest girl in the world, and then all of a sudden that stopped. Yeah, it stopped because her life fell apart and she doesn't want, no one wants to post what's really going on. That's why. It's, yeah. Is there anyone else here that I haven't answered for? Adriana, what should I know about Sergio? He's smart, he's grounded and stable, he's very sensible, he's kind-hearted, ambitious. Sometimes he holds himself back, but once he makes the decision for something to move forward, he's very perseverant. He perseveres, and when when things get rough, he plows right through them. He's pretty determined. Luz, I don't understand what that question means. Can you rephrase it? Sarah, is F gonna contact me? They're going to contact you eventually. It's going to take some time, though. It takes time. Summer, intentions between me and JTP the Sagittarius. He's slow and steady, and you may be feeling negative about the situation. There also may be a third party around that's interfering with this. You might feel like... you may feel like it never really gets off the ground, or it's like always kind of stagnant and stuck. Simran, when will my family and me move out of this house? You can move sometime this winter. I don't know if that's in the works, but maybe the beginning of the year. Luz, you said in a previous reading that I'm not seeing the whole picture in my life. I have power that I cannot use. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, everybody has power, but I don't know what that, I don't know what that means. I have no idea what it is that you're talking about. I don't know how to answer it. Like, people tend to give their power away to other people. You know, like when someone asks a question like, is he going to choose me or her? That's giving your power away, because your power is choosing the people in your life, making the choices for you, for yourself. Not, well, gee, I hope that I get chosen. And that's what, I don't know that men do it. I guess men do it too. But women seem to always pit themselves in this situation where, what does he think of me versus her? I'm better than she is, right? I'm better. He's going to choose me, right? And it never works, because you're taking your power and you're giving it to someone else and saying, okay, you choose me. And if you don't choose me, then I'll just be with no one. I'll just, I'll just be here and I'll just be sad. And like, that's giving your power away. But I don't know what you mean about where it's hidden. It's not hidden anywhere. It's like you have it. It's like how you decide to choose, like what you decide to do with it. Like, some people can be very lazy, right? Like, I had a friend of mine, for the life in her, she hated exercise. She fucking hated it. She wanted to be a cop, and she had to lose 40 pounds before they would even accept her to start the process of going through whatever you need to do to become a cop. Like, it wasn't even because they hired her. It was like, we're not even accepting the application until you lose 40 pounds. So she had to make a decision and step into her power and lose those 40 pounds. So, of course, this asshole got up with her every morning, and we went running. And neither one of us were runners. Neither one of us at the time were runners. But we literally would say, okay, look, we're going to run from here to that tree, and then we'll walk. And then we'll run from that mailbox to that bench. And then before we knew it, we were running like 3 miles every morning. And she wound up losing the 40 pounds, and she wound up becoming a cop. But she had to step into her power in order to do that. Now, at that time, she wasn't working, so it would have been we had to be out of here at 5:30 in the morning, because I had to go to work. So she wanted me to do it with her. Her ass had to get up. So there she was. She stepped into her power. She made it happen. I fell in love with running. She was like, I fucking hate running. I'm losing the 40 pounds. I'm going through the academy. I'm never running again. What she said was they had a huge garbage can in the center of the gym, and when they worked out, she said, she goes, I was always throwing up in that garbage can. She's like, I threw up in that garbage can so many times. I fucking hate exercise. I hate running. I hate it all. But she stepped into her power to get done what she needed to get done in that moment. Anyhow. Simran, what blessings and opportunities are coming towards me in August? Growth, change, and transformation. Anxiety moves into the past and you're prepared and excited for the future. You also may feel like things are slow and steady wins the race, but you may feel very stable moving forward, steady. Just with life in general. Like, you know what? It's one step at a time, but I'm getting to where I gotta go. Mel, Aquarius's current feelings towards me. Well, maybe very angry with you right now, or they maybe like feel like you called them out on something. However, they care about you very much and they think very highly of you. In some kind of a bizarre way, they value your honesty, even if it's made them either feel bad or take notice of something that sucks. You know, like they may feel like it's like they're stuck, but in a way that kind of appreciate it. You know, like the tough love kind of thing. They think that you're kind-hearted, sincere, honest, attractive, grounded, and stable. Also successful. My stories of my friend, and then her sister. I used to say, well, why don't we bring your sister? And she goes, the only way you're going to get her out here is if you're pulling her in a rickshaw. She's like, there's no way she's coming with us. She's like, I'm not even going to try. She lost the weight that she had to lose, so good for her. Shawali, today is Akhil's exam. Will he get selected? I do think he gets selected. Yeah. Is there anyone else here that I haven't answered for? No, that's it. Nobody else? Alrighty then, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys at some point tomorrow. I'm just not sure of what time. I have work tomorrow night and I have a babysitter. So keep my fingers crossed. And then I have to make a decision as to whether or not I'm going to be able to continue with this class. Next week I'll be in Florida, but I'll still be doing the live streams from Florida. Anyhow, the point is that once I come back, I got to be quarantined. Like I can't go back to work for 2 weeks, so I have some time to figure out what I'm doing with that class. If the babysitter that's coming tomorrow, if she can continue in September, that would be great. Otherwise, I don't know. It's really very stressful. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening.